everyone. So today's video is kind of filmed across a long time. The day I'm filming this bit is Sunday 31st of May, maybe? Is that a thing? And I think I started this like beginning of April, so it's just been progress, but slow progress because of obviously what's going on in the world. And you know, this isn't essential. We're both lucky enough to have places we can stay, but we're nearly there as I film this intro. So I just wanted to say that, and here we go. I think also adding to it is obviously things are awful right now all over the world, and things have just been different. It's a very different time. It's a very weird time to be sort of getting a house together to move in. But on top of that, there's a few things, but my uni has restarted via Zoom, so I've got all my assignments and essays and such. I've been actually having seizures again, which has delayed things. I've obviously got ME, an underactive thyroid, and epilepsy, amongst other things. So having seizures again is not ideal at all. I say funny story, I can laugh now, kind of. I was live on Zoom in a uni situation, and I dislocated my jaw live. So because of my health conditions, I can dislocate things very easily, and I have dislocated my jaw before when I had a seizure and I fell. This time I was simply eating and I dislocated my jaw. So that kind of put a hold on things. And I keep getting nosebleeds, so I'm sorry, it is a bit dry around here. I keep getting nosebleeds, but alas, we're getting through it, and we've made such good progress. I'm so proud of me and Tom, and I'm so grateful that Tom's just been so amazing throughout this whole thing, and my family and my friends, and I just feel weird. I just feel weird doing house videos at the moment, and it just feels unusual. Like I don't want to be like, look, great stuff, because things are crap right now. But I really enjoy watching these house videos, so here it is. So at the start of this video, it's, you know, wall prep, and by the end, hopefully, we'll have a floor in. Right, so little update. We're concentrating on prepping walls, because that is all we can do right now. So we've washed down the walls and filled holes. So today I'm going to sand, and you're going to finish the upstairs walls, aren't you? Mm-hmm. We've got some samples down here, and we're going to go for this one on the kitchen cabinets and this one in the dressing room, and then a Dulux white one, which is here for kind of like the rest. But we've pulled up the carpet in here because hopefully we're going to get a freelance woodman to come and match up. What else has changed? We've got to fill that hole. We are going to be taking these down because we want like a radiator cover mirror situation. We've just got a lot of painting to do, but guys, painting is impossible to do. I removed the baby gate bit yesterday, but yeah, getting hold of paint at this moment is just impossible, isn't it? Oh, he's gone outside. But I managed to get some frog tape delivered, and we've got some chalkboard paint ready for our blackboard wall, which I'm really excited to do. We're now undecided what to do under here, so let me know your ideas. And this will be a little project another time, but we're going to get rid of this splashback because we want like a different coloured splashback, perhaps to match the back wall. So we would like a colour on the back wall, and maybe to match that, or just a white splashback, and we're going to get a whole new sink area. I think that is the update. We've called about the oven doors, so we can get silver oven doors, and we need to prime all the kitchen cupboards and stuff. But I think today I'm just going to do some sanding, well, for the first project. But this wall is going to be our chalkboard wall, but I think we should do the white paint because we're going to obviously repaint the kitchen just because there's a few little marks and stuff. I think we should do the white, like paint the whole everything and then do the chalkboard wall, probably. Soap, sugar soap, sorry, was in there. And yeah, beautiful view from our garden, and it's a beautiful day. I think sanding is my new favourite thing. I love doing it. I love sanding. Oh, we've got to fill these little holes.
Yeah.
They had 3 little pins up there. This is where there was like a curtain rail pole thing. Obviously we'll get rid of this. But we've got to sand that all down before we fill it, because it's all, and like replaster that. But so far we have, so it's revealing the colour that it was, but we're smoothing all of the holes down, getting the walls completely prepped. And I've changed my mind, sanding is tiring. So we didn't have to fill any of the holes in this room, which is going to be the office. And then this one is the dressing room. And there are a couple of holes to sand over, I believe. Not that you're going to be able to see that on camera. Oh, there we go. So, update. We've managed to get all the carpet up, all the stuff. What's the stuff called that was under the carpet? Anyway, it's now just concrete, ready, because we've got a flooring person coming, and obviously we'll leave the house. So we've got all that up, and all that had all the spiky bits in. So now the filler is dried, so I can go around and do some more sanding. I've got a floor. I've got a concrete floor. And we managed to get the plank of wood off the wall, and it was just glued in. So we've got some plaster to cover that. Also, how do you guys cover things like this? And like the internet box will be down here. How do you cover that? I think we'll have a radiator cover here, but we managed to get all that off. We've got some plaster. We've got our white colour paint of choice, which is, you're right, which is a Dulux white cotton, which will be like the white shade we go for. But before all that, we've still got to do the whole house in a base white, haven't we? We've got some emulsion, but we've still got sanding to do, and all the skirting boards and stuff. This is hard to sand, so unless we put some plaster on that as well. I don't know. And I think it's ridiculous to buy new clothes just to paint and do DIY stuff in, but I only have like 3 outfits as it is where I'm isolating at Tom's family home. So I ordered this t-shirt off Boohoo because it was like £3, and then some Boohoo leggings, which were also like £3, just to be my new housework clothes. Because when we get onto painting, I don't want to paint my clothes or dust. But yeah, this is how I look. How are you getting on?
Yeah, alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's hot. Oh goodness me, right. Plastering, let's go. So now in the upstairs, in one of the upstairs rooms, I'm just gonna plaster over this. This used to be a curtain pole, I'm guessing. And obviously we're gonna discard the blinds. We've done all these holes are all filled and sanded. So I'm thinking their room was orange or yellow of some description. Let's get plastering. So I will show you when I'm done. Done. Oh. So I've taped everything, all the little bits before we do our base. which is just an emulsion, but I think we'll come back tomorrow, won't we?
Yeah.
Quick little dust of the walls. You and your Hoover.
Yeah.
You love your Hoover. Our roses have started to bloom outside the front. Look. So pretty. So I've been working on the banister yesterday and I'm about to do some more. It's so hard though to see what I've already done, what I haven't done. This side bit has had 2 coats now. And then the ladder is for up there. It's had 2 coats now. You can see they're different colours because I haven't touched these spindles at all. I've only done the first, these first 3. And you can see slightly the colour difference, like here, up there, when I was doing these panels. But this banister is taking longer than anticipated. And then obviously it goes up to here as well, so got a bit more to be doing. We also put a couple of these shades up, but the one that's going to go in here is going to be different and that kind of thing, but I'll show you that another time. But in this little portion of the video we are focusing on the banister, well, the portion of my day, because it's just me here today. Tom is working.
In the air, and I want you to meet some truly special women.
Quite a lot so far today. We're all the way up here, and yeah, the staircase, the banister didn't necessarily, I mean, you can see the difference. I've just paused here. Didn't necessarily need doing, but it does look a lot better and fresher and cleaner, so I'm glad we decided to do this. And it gives me a little project. Oh, and the oven door came, because we're going to swap that red one for a black one. Woohoo! Not that you can tell the difference, but it is so white and so shiny, and I'm so proud of myself. So I've done now the entirety of the banister up to the top, and now we just have this bit. Are you going to be doing the top bit, Tom?
I'm going to give it a go.
Oh no, I'm a bit nervous about that, you know. Although this bit was a bit niggly. I don't really like going on the ladder because I don't have very good balance because of my epilepsy, but I did okay. And now back to looking like this. So today is the 31st of May, I think. And I just want to show you where we're at right now with the house, because very soon it will be livable. I mean, it is livable now technically, but we need the floor. So I just want to show you some things. So that's the red oven door, because yes, the black one has come. So we have actually completed painting. Now, when you see a sort of white wall, the paint is Dulux white cotton. And this is the living room. White cotton again, with literally everything's been sort of freshened up and painted, hence why we're out of focus, because it's white. We've put a couple of these up, as I showed a moment ago, I think, and then this is the banister, all dried at the moment. So the flooring is actually happening, so today's Sunday, the flooring is actually happening on Friday. which is so exciting because as soon as that's done, we can get the bed in, fridge in, job's a good one, which is amazing. So there's a hoover and just like leftover paints. So the kitchen is pretty much staying as it is now. So the oven looks so much better black, like I am so pleased. And regarding the cabinets, so I did mention that Tom and I had wanted navy cabinets, and we've kind of gone off that simply because, hang on, can I put you down? There we go. So simply because, this is so weird, I'm sorry. So the reason we're not doing that now is simply because as a viewer of other people's home videos, they're my absolute favourite videos, like room transformations and, you know, when people first buy their house or move into a rented apartment or house or whatever. I love seeing them put their own spin on it. I love the decor, like I just love it. But as a viewer, I'm like, can't afford that. Like, things are expensive and things add up, and fair enough, like amazing if other YouTubers that you watch and I watch can do that, but I can't. And I think at first I felt like bad about, not bad about myself, but a bit like, oh, I thought we were gonna, you know, have it all done and then move in. But that's not necessarily like what we can all do. And so we're leaving it. We did get a quote, and the average sort of for a kitchen sprayer, like to do the cabinets, is like between 1,500 and 3,500, I suppose. And we just aren't going to do that right now. So, I mean, it's a lot. Things add up, guys. And it's like furnishing an entire living room, let's say. I mean, at the moment it's a white wall. Furnishing an entire living room and making it your own, it's not going to happen like that for us. And for most people, really. Because, you know, you think about it, the sofa's X amount, and then you think, oh, that's quite a lot of money. So I think, you know, just got to be realistic about this and just think, you know, we have to do the more important things first. And I love the kitchen now because of the black oven, and I think if, you know, put flowers in here and our you know, bits and bobs, I think it will be absolutely lovely. It's so nice and airy in here, and it's just so bright and lovely. And I just think that I got caught into like the Pinterest trap of like navy kitchen cupboards and that kind of thing. And I mean, we could do it ourselves, but it won't be good, will it? I mean, I don't know. But that's where we're at with the kitchen cupboards and such. And yeah, just if you are in this position, obviously things, I mean, we are a bit sort of bummed because this is our first home together, the first time any of us have bought a house. Like, it's a brand new experience. We wanted to, you know, walk around the shops and pick up, you know, towels and plates and stuff, but I guess we can just do that online. But it's just frustrating, and I haven't actually set foot in a store because I'm high risk. I have an underactive thyroid, I've got epilepsy, I've got ME, and I've got a very suppressed immune system because of previous medications and stuff. Tom's mum is extremely high risk, and we just don't want to risk that, and, you know, kind of, I don't know, if you can get it online, we'll just do that, or we'll just wait. It's fine. I'd rather do that than, you know, slap the faces of the NHS workers. And yeah, so this is what it is, but I'm so happy, and it's coming up, it's coming along. So I'm gonna get up now. That is the update on the kitchen. Oh, also, if anyone knows how to get these child lock sticky bits off, can you let us know? Because we don't really know the best way to do it, and also they're so on. There's also one here as well, but yes, look at this oven, guys. So what we did was we found out the oven make and design and stuff, and we called up the manufacturers and was like, do you have any other doors colours? Because fair enough, they liked red, but just wasn't our taste. So I'm so much more like, yes, this is great. I can see flowers, I can see plantage, chopping boards. Regarding the floor, is it in this one? Is it Colonia or Camaro? Upstairs, actually no, I'm not going to say now because I can't remember. I don't want to get it wrong. I think it's this one we're having upstairs, and then English Oak by Camaro in the living room / is it this one? No, I don't think it is. Oh, it might be Colonia then. English Oak. So it might be this one. Yes, I think it is in here somewhere. But these are so hard to do. The lovely floor guy was like, just take these books and then you can put them on the floor and see what you think. But they're so hard to open and close. Yes, so English Oak is this bottom one here. That's going to go in the entryway and spill into the living room. Okay, I can't shut it. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. I think Wood look just has a cleaner look, a fresher look, and also Rupert's hair does shed, and the wood floor would be easier to sort of clean and maintain, so we thought we'd do that. We haven't yet done our chalkboard wall, but that is going on this wall. This has all been freshly painted, as has the woodwork. Look at this beautiful view. And then our back garden is going to be sort of a project for another time. But yes, hopefully by the end of this video, the flooring will all be in, so you'll see the floor. Also, I wanted to show you, well, you can't see because it's just a white wall, but the plastering I did earlier on in this video, I'm so proud of myself. Like, you cannot tell. And where the baby gate was, it's very fresh, very clean. So we are keeping this carpet on the stairs. The staircase is freshly done. To about here, I think. So I'll need to do this top banister and then here. On camera it looks pretty, you know, fine as it is, but I think we just want a bit of a refresh, plus I quite enjoy doing it. As I said, the bathroom is not changing. We aren't touching that because I believe they recently did it, and oh, sorry about that. Yes, we're leaving everything as is. We'll probably add a few shelves in this colour just above, and then obviously like a wooden bath tray. Also, we went up in the loft and it is absolutely huge. Like, I want to make a room, but it's so hot up there. So, all painted. This is going to be our bedroom. Not much else to update other than it's been painted. And this is going to be our view when we wake up in the morning. Now, this may have been a weird choice, but it makes sense for us. When it's your house, you can literally do what you want, so it's great. We decided to take the door off this room, and it's currently in the garage, so we will keep that. Because you can see where the door would open, the door stops there. If the bed is in the middle of the room, there wouldn't be much space for a bedside table for this side of the bed. Do we see? So I think we just did it to utilise the space, really. And then office. There is a ladder. Again, white cotton by Dulux. Nothing else has changed. And then, I don't know if the colour will come out right on camera, but I absolutely love this room. So I'm currently stood in a corner. So this is what you would call the box room. Again, to utilise space, we have removed the door. And also it will just allow us to, well, force us really to make sure this room looks really nice and organised. So this colour, we were going to go with Setting Plaster by Farrow & Ball, but we found a very similar alternative that we really love by Crown, 50s Sketchbook number 7, that's it. And I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So I think what we're going to do along this wall is have like the main clothing rail and the storage. I also love how the roof curves. Here I think we're going to have a standing mirror and put some hats on the wall or whatever. But yeah, I'm not too sure on the design just yet. But this is the little update for you. And then hopefully when I next see you, we'll be getting some flooring. And to conclude, oh no, there's like something on the floor. To conclude this video, our floor is in. I'm trying not to show too much because we have got some items. As you can see, sneak peek of rug. But I'll show you these in the next video. So, living room and the entryway. So you guys gave me so many good ideas about the matting. However, we couldn't do it normally because we'd have to stop it there and then there'd be no point because the door comes out further. Does that make sense? So we've popped one of my doormats there, and then we'll just get a sort of maybe a semicircle nice one. Look at these roses. What are you doing, mister? Doing some weeding. So I will just take you upstairs. Again, we've got some boxes. This is all done as well. Got some boxes upstairs. Oh, we also did the thresholds in white, which I really like. And I was going to film the process, but guys, my OCD is so evident when I film, well, when I paint, so I'm a bit embarrassed. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Is that a fly? But we just really, really like how the threshold looks. And as you can see, here, bit of a sneak peek, here's the upstairs room's floors. And we are just absolutely thrilled with them. They look so lovely, and it just feels like it's all coming together, which is such a nice feeling. So I'm pleased to be ending the video with floors. Yeah.